I didn't mean to click that.
I mean, what did you say, 21?
I was gonna say I thought it was gonna bust you for running out of the pit lane.
Yeah, I definitely dodged a bullet. Yeah, I basically wrecked myself because I got a push there, Trevor, and I was going to be running you over if I didn't just go through the grass. Yeah, that kind of sucks what happened with you. Yeah, no, I'm trying to be courteous and just stay in the draft until my connection gets better and just get dumped, but at least I didn't hit nothing.
Well, 14. I think we got ripped off on that one.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to, I must have clicked the 2 button or something.
I went in 10th and came out.
Let me know if it's still back, if it's back up and we're rolling again. Hopefully, it didn't make 2 videos. It should have just been it went offline, came back online, but fingers crossed.
Are you talking about the guy that wrecked 28, or are you talking about me?
Yeah, I'm talking about that little wreck that happened.
So where are we sitting right now?
Pit road is closed.
We're P3 right now, boys. So we'll still be sitting right behind the leader, be pushing the 11. If I would have got a better pit stop, I would be in number 1 right now. But we got I think we got a lead lap out of what we did staying out. 30 car will be getting a wave around though, but that sucks being the excuse me, being the pole sitter. He got pretty screwed on that pit stop.
Black magic.
I didn't mean to make the mistake. Technically, we only had 2 laps to go. I could have ran out of fuel doing what we did. Luckily enough, we did not.
Alright, well, I'm going to be aiming for a top 10 here.
I gunned it and I switched to 2nd gear because it wasn't going for some reason. And that slowed us down out of pit lane. 46 of 80 laps complete, though. So we've got 35 laps to go here.
Maybe you should try IP version 6.
Had a really good green flag run from these guys, thank God, because, well, it's Daytona. We shouldn't have a lot of issues here. It sucks because I really liked pushing the 30. He was doing a great job out front for us. Good thing here, 11 cars out front, and the 5 car will be on the high side, so I'll still be able to push the leader.
Also, at plate track, having a large number of cars drawn will...
Coming to the 1 to green, all those guys will get a wave around.
Yeah, that was my problem. I was fine the first stint, and then I went to the...
As I say, we should have pretty close to a full tank of fuel.
During my first pit stop under yellow, and increased my visible cars. And that's why I'm
One left to green. Line up on the inside.
We shouldn't be going back in anyway, but...
Nighttime and all the shadows and shit increases the load.
It's a 5 car. I don't know if I said 15.
Back of the pack, they are just lights turn forward. So then I'm fine, there's still a lap. Whoever said they can't find their IP6, which has, they can turn it on in the router.
So, Aaron, just checking. We're good to go, right? We're sitting pretty here. We're not... We're still... It looks like we're running, so... Just want to make sure I'm not crazy.
Don't you just flip the switch in iRacing setting?
It won't let me flip the switch.
Yeah, you have to enable
guys.
it in your router.
More than halfway through this race. Been sitting pretty good in 2nd. Started the race in 2nd.
And then once it is,
we're going to try to finish 2nd, if not 1st. Hopefully we can keep this car clean as we have all race. Give the 11 nice big pushes down the stretches. Keep them off. Keep off them in the corner. Keep us out front. Hope he's ready to get that bumper reamed a little bit deeper than he's had before. Well, I don't know how long he's been racing. Maybe he's had it reamed pretty deep. We'll see.
Yeah, same for both of us.
My heart just fell off right here. I was like, I want to fucking rear this person.
Thank you for not doing it.
Get ready, going green.
To prove my point, me and my son are both racing right now, NAS races, and our connections are solid.
The pace car is in.
At least we'll have the run.
Green flag, green flag.
Boy, howdy.
Good read on the restart from the 11 and myself.
Still there.
Check up if you're nice. Don't be full of that, boys.
Get slow.
Have confidence. Don't run anybody over.
The next car's the leader.
5's riding the door of the 11 and myself.
Still there. Checking up on that.
Boom! Gone from the 5. Disappeared. Good help from the 27, Jake McLeod. And Nathan holding a great line through 3 and 4 right there, keeping us all tucked nice and tight together. We disappeared on those guys on that outside lane. Heart is pounding. Can we keep this car up front for the rest of the race? Fingers crossed. Hopeful for a yes.
Checkup happened. I didn't expect that.
I saw a wreck in front of me, but it wasn't really a wreck. My connection's still being stupid.
The 11 to stay down towards the bottom. I'll hook up with them.
Well, 2-2, motherfuckers. We're all on one line.
Welcome to the Freight Train 500.
Single file train called the Woo Woo, going for 1, 2, 3. Chevy's locked up right now. The top 3 podium finishes. Rolling through 1 and 2. We got the 11, the 10, the 27. 27's laying back just a little bit. I don't know if he's going for a run or not. Don't believe so, but he might try to take that run outside. Now that we are on lap 50, we've only got 31 laps to go, coming to 30. Should have fuel to the end. I don't see why we wouldn't. Filled up the full tank, got 4 fresh tires. Car should handle like a dream. Maybe stay off that inside of the 11 car. Rolling nice and fast down the front stretch through the tri-oval. First half of the race has already gone by with all the hurts. Does not seem like the big one has happened as of yet. And the key phrase here is, it's not if the big one will happen, it is when. Hopefully it does not happen anywhere near the top 5. We'll keep those guys clean, rock and roll at the back half of the field, do what they're going to do. Usually the case. And I think I got a good car to push. Always have. Glad to see the aero package has gotten itself back together somewhat. We're not tightly tucked up against them all the time, but with this aero package, it seems like the car will keep just enough gap to keep it locked in, rolling forward. Nathan, just so you know, I got your bumper, bud. I'm not going to move around if the outside lane's moving. I know I'm not going to pit again. There's no need. Tires do not wear off that much, and fuel is pretty good here.
I ain't gonna check up the whole field.
So no worries.
All right, before you should like move behind me or something because you're lagging and you're not really pulling draft off that guy. We're falling off.
Didn't know you were scared to drop it, Sonny.
Gotta keep an eye on the 27. I don't think he's gonna roll outside. He might try towards the end, and maybe we'll take the run then, but other than that, we're gonna stay right locked up behind Nathan here. He's got a fast car. I got a fast car. I'm happy to push him because it'll keep us out front. My foot hasn't come off the accelerator, Steve. That's literally just how this draft is working. It gives him a little bit of a run. It brings him back to me. I reel him in, push him out, bring him in, push him out. It's just how this draft is working, bud. I'm keeping him tight up against me as much as my throttle will allow me.
Yeah, if I want to go to live.
Bragging. Change the point on that connection, but just saying.
18, I'm just giving you a heads up here. I'm staying off the 10 a little bit here. I mean, we got a lot of laps left to go, so.
10-4, I'm just gonna stay close enough to keep the draft. Going out right here.
Oh, I bopped the apron. Disregard my poor driving. I can't keep it straight. I had too many beers. I have one.
I was inside your car. I'm looking inside your car. You got a good connection right now. So I mean, I can't really.
Got it floored. No worries.
I'm not listening to that.
We have to push harder. I'll put my foot so hard that it'll tip the pedals up. No, I'm just kidding. I will break the pedal to get it to go faster.
How about that?
Also, they keep moving up the track like that, giving me their left side. It's going to get them in a bad place. If tires start getting worn out, I'm going to push them right around. 19's nowhere to be found right now. So that outside lane ain't going to be a thing until at least the end of the race is my guess. I mean, he might make it back up here. As traffic slows down being on that inside lane, having to deal with whatever these guys are doing. I mean, I'm on the inside lane, but my foot's through the floorboard to keep this.
What happened there, but good job, 34.
Maybe there was a car wreck.
Steve! I'm keeping it smooth. Don't be a shitty crew chief.
I was actually being
Kidding, Steve. I appreciate your input. Trying to keep it up behind him as much as I can. I need a little more help from behind to lock in his bumper a little bit tighter consistently. But I'm not lifting. I mean, you can see the green bar down at the bottom left hand of the screen. This thing is floored constantly around this track.
Lord.
It's not critical at the moment right now, Steve.
Any consolation, Sonny,
We'll tighten it up if we start getting into some more pack racing. Right now, we're just running laps.
Oh no, I got a Darren car. You're helping me. Yeah, I got damage.
See, he tightened up on his own. Didn't even have to tell him. He decided, hey, I'm going to tighten up against the 10 car. Let's go.
Are you telling me to put the brakes for?
See, I didn't have that problem with the, who was it before? I don't even remember now. It was the 19.
Okay, I literally don't know where that 29 is. I'm right here.
Same here.
Ooh, 275. Gotten it heated up for Steve.
Or in my car.
Oh, yeah, man, I know.
Player thinks you're in the wall.
Ooh, 275. Oh, I rolled the track too high. Moving around too much. No, we're not going 280. Jesus. Gonna get that car close to the blow temp. We don't want that.
Where do I go?
Ah, let's do 350. Blow the motor. Great. I don't think 280 blows. I'm pretty sure it's 283, 284, somewhere in there.
And no one else comes.
You should be happy with 270. Stop complaining. Oh, it's at 267, but you can't see it because my finger. Damn it, it says 265. Sorry, Steve.
I feel like we should be catching them six.
Well, unfortunately, with the 29 connection, we keep losing the draft every few seconds, so we can't pick up any speed.
Got 20 laps to go.
Watch out.
We're rolling down the laps. very quickly. We're only at an hour into this race, basically. A little less than an hour.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
What the hell happened there, boys?
Oh yeah! Too bad we're gonna be on the outside lane.
11 car.
I'm literally on the apron and somehow I still get hit. Like,
I know how this works. Jesus, Steve. Act like this is my first rodeo.
I was waiting for.
Been doing this at least iRacing for 5 years, man. Come on now.
Perfect opportunity to make my stability bar not do this.
Catch the pace car.
Good working with you, Jeffrey. I was just trying to stay with you the best I could there.
Did you get in there, Sonny?
Yeah, roger that, 33. Your car's unstable. Oh, they're still wrecking up here. I just saw my light flash from my eyes.
So, what caused that crash?
All I know is someone got hit in the wall hard off too.
Good job, 11, 27, and 18. That was awesome.
You guys didn't see who caused it?
Now I'm gonna be on.
Being patient, guys.
Pit
There was
road
no
is
foot around
now
12
open.
right behind me. I was up high to get around the top, and then something happened. With the
Oh,
behind me.
Jake Douglas out. Sounds like he
How bad
got
my
pretty
back
well
there,
plowed.
I mean, it looks like you're at a short track, but that's the only damage you have, so should be fine.
Well, great break.
We're be on the outside lane with the 18 behind us. We're not going for the lead just yet, but
The lucky dog. Let them by.
well, if Smizer wants to go, I'm not gonna say
The
no.
spoiler's sprinkled, so, but I mean, you should be fine in a pack.
Made it so far thus far. Chris Gutierrez gets the pass.
Worst part is I saw him coming.
Gonna
and
stay
they were
out.
Go somewhere, and then he turned in that direction as well.
Doing what we're doing. Car is clean. I shouldn't say pretty clean. It is clean. Maybe I should just drink a beer every time we do a race. Maybe I would just feel more relaxed and keep my car up front. Alright, so we've been in the top 5 most of the race. And I think we got the chance to keep it up here. So excited to see what we can do here for the end of this race. Hopefully we can keep it green.
Before you get caught up in that, bud?
And like 5 seconds of damage.
Yeah, I was as far down on the apron as I could go. All of a sudden, I got clipped in the right rear.
Ooh, ankle kind of hurts from pushing on the throttle for so long. So,
That whole apron on the back stretch isn't wide enough for people to, I don't know, people to still wreck.
130, let's go.
well, that would be the tentative plan.
Got a bit against here. About to get left.
I got you, Steve. No worries. We got 2 to green. We'll be starting back on lap 66.
Hey, Robert, you got a copy?
66. Yeah, 66. So that'll leave us with 15
Got that
laps
damage.
to go. Oh boy. Here we go. We've had 2 cautions thus far this row. Well, it's 2, 3, 3. 3. Yeah, we're up to 3, I think. We had 1 in the initial, around lap 7. Had 1 right around lap 40, now we just had 1 on lap 60. Okay, yeah, that's 3. Isn't it nice when it's the NIS and you can actually count how many cautions there's been?
Still shining, footer looks straight.
Although
Oh,
I
thank
don't want to dick the 18. As much as I'd like to get up front and just pass the 11, want to dick them. I'm not excited to be starting on the high side. Maybe I, you know, depending on how we get the restart, maybe the 27 doesn't get a good restart. We can get back in behind the 11. Not that that's preferred, but if that became the case, we'll see what we got to do. Not there yet. We'll see what happens. Ooh, don't want to do that. Steer with my right hand, scratch with my left. Thanks, Aaron. That's what I'm hopeful for, man. Get a good finish here. We got screwed out on the Daytona 500. Steve, I'm going to do what I can to get up and move on the 11. I think this might be our biggest chance to do so with the end of the race coming in here.
After running through the freaking grass.
Just glad to be back on the lead lap finally.
I can fix that. Get over here.
I'd like to private radio the 11, but
Don't even mention carb stuff. We'll all die.
Okay. Well, Carb Cup has a free backup car, which they probably should have had last night.
I'm gonna roll with it. Finally.
next car's the leader. Here we go.
Good luck,
Aaron.
everyone.
Here we
Try
go,
to keep it
Steve.
one piece. I know that probably won't happen, but
Thoughts and prayers. Here we go.
20 cars get wrecked.
I'm imagining we're going to have at least another caution,
They
but
should all be allowed to go to back
fingers
car.
crossed we can get the 18 of Smizer to give me
Have it be like Formula E where
one hell of a push.
Green, don't pass the blast car.
or that one rainy All-Star race.
Jeff Gordon got scheduled back up star without going through tech or
The
anything.
pace car is in. Green flag, pit road, now open.
And I got nothing, so I'll let it go.
I got you, Briar. I got you.
Inside. Still there.
Door slide in the 11.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Still there.
Right rear standstill, left rear dead.
Come on, 18. Come on, Smizer.
Yeah, that explains it. I got out there.
Keep high.
I don't know if Smizer's got damage, but he dropped way back, and that's not going to do us any good.
Car on the low side.
Well, this sucks.
Stay high to the car on the low side.
Yeah.
Moving behind this guy. Woo! I don't know what happened to Smizer, but he really left me to dry.
Car's clean, let's go and see what we get.
Yeah, I know. I'm back to life.
Wow, this crap has to work.
32's tucking his nose way too low on that 35 car.
Right, we're going down that side.
I need Smizer to get his ass up here. I need some assistance. I should have just got behind the 11.
Pull down.
I was trying to stay half and half. I'll pop back up.
Yeah, I had no help from behind, Steve. I really wanted it. Still got no help from behind.
Car outside. Clear. Car outside.
Smizer going for it.
Clear.
All on his own, though. Michael Ducker behind me in the Ford.
There's no blue to yellow. Everything got
Why are we not running
I
side
have
by side?
10 laps to go this time by.
Real life.
Because 10 laps to go.
I think Quick is correct. We're making that 10 laps. I thought I might be going here. A lot of things fine.
And there's still like 8 laps. So, like that.
Gotta pick that line, decide when I'm gonna make the move. Steve, I don't know if you said anything. Aaron, you too. I can't look right now. Gotta make sure I avoid any wrecks that might happen. Make the move when I need to make it. Mistakes will be made here. Eight to go. We're counting them down. P6 right now.
You don't lag, right?
Last lap's not enough time, Steve. We actually got to get a run and move it. Outside lane is not going to just appear overnight. One would hope it would.
I mean, I'm down there,
But I'm going to need help from behind, and if I don't get that from Michael Ducker,
Sorry, he just made it 3 wide on the pass when he was on the last car.
That's right.
1 file lane right now. Single file.
Last 2, we got nothing to lose.
Doesn't seem like anybody's moving yet. I'm going to need that 7 car up tight behind me to make that move. It's not going to happen otherwise. Yes, they will. I'm good with 6 right now, but I'd like to get back up to at least 2nd or better. Let's see if I can get the 32 to wiggle out.
You've got 5 laps to go.
44.939, fastest lap all race. Well, I wouldn't say that. I don't know about anybody else who's in the field right now, but I know I just ran my fastest. Usually giving someone a nudge of speed will want them to go, or make them want to go.
By the way, not trying to pass it, just trying not to blow the motor.
I hurt my feeling.
Got it.
One nudge too harder, it's going to make a big mess. 44.905. The laps will only keep getting quicker. Well, or should. I think we just left the car out to dry. Who is that? Looks like the 27, Jake McLeod.
Wow.
Oh! 30 car bumps some 5 to the high side. Are they going to be able to hold it? Tell you right now, if I was behind the 11, sure as hell not, because we would be just riding over them. I think they got nudged out, like I mentioned. Nudge them out, move forward. Want to push in the corner. Not push like that, at least. 35 got all sorts of stupid up there. 2 laps to go. Into the top 5. Let's see what we can do here. 273 getting the temps nice and hot for Stevie. Need the 7 to catch back up just a little more. Pulling away on him.
That's going to be a boring finish.
You never know. Probably will.
Try to make stuff happen where they want to go.
Oh, if I had a better run on the 32, we'd have been able to get it. Last lap, here we go. It's all or nothing. 44.774, fastest lap once again. Here comes the big push for the 32. Big run, here we go. Oh, dumps the 32. Squeeze in 32. I didn't mean to dump you, man. I got the 7 up behind me. Ooh yeah, top 5, baby. Not as good as we could have done, but top 5. Finished 4th. Woo! Had nowhere to roll through there.
Oh, I mean, I guess it's cool that we didn't wreck.
As soon as I went to go up, the 7 dropped me.
Really? Daytona fucking sucks now. This is fun.
I think if I would have got a bump from the 5 to the 32, we would have cleared that the leader. That would have started shaking things up.
Congrats, Nathan. Good run, man.
Woo! Yep, that's what I was hoping for. Did not want to make a piss poor call.
Saved mine. I gave up a second place finish. God damn it.
Yeah, that was sad. This just kind of sucks.
I should have just stole it from the 32, but I kind of felt like a
The only
dick.
issue I was starting to have
Ooh, yeah.
Bring it on in.
get air. Once we had people on our outside, I was just trying to get as low as I could for some air.
I feel like we need to burn it down just a little bit. happy with top 5. Yeah, no kidding. Should always be as clean as we just had it tonight. Good run, guys. That was a clean Daytona for the NIS. Come on, burn it up, baby. Let's get some RPMs going. Oh, she blew the motor. Beautiful. All right, top 4. The 32 leave already. Carlson. Or Carson.
You know, swerving all over the place because they don't like it.
Oh.
I mean, I was as low as 24th at one point, but I only got up there because I hugged the bottom. Up to, you know, that was all I could do.
That's why when I was in, like, 20th, I was being super aggressive. If, like, my spotter said I was on your inside, you best believe I'm going to move you out of the way and go 3 wide. Because it's like so much to pass.
Let's back it up a couple laps to the finish there. What do we have?
When you move me up the track, but that's fine.
Let's go.
I want to know what.
Let's go here and let's back it up.
It ran right in the back of me under caution.
Raise it up a little. Let's play it out. Got our car sitting on the inside 4th from the front. All right, going through turn 1 and 2. That's where the 27 and the 5 were up on the high side. Did not work for them. They got left out to dry. All right, I'll back it up a little further, Steve.
In the pack until my connection caused the big one.
Probably would have been the highway there, eh?
No, dude, it's like I was trying to be respectful, and I was just going.
So we got the 5 and the 27 up here. I'm guessing, yep, no, 35 didn't push him out of line there.
Lucky for the 29.
Oh, yeah, there's the 27. He rolled out of line. He was already up. The 5 didn't go up to help him. No one left. No one helped him, so he was left out to dry. This was lap 77, so 4 to go. Coming to the 3 to go. 5 moves out in front to try and get the 27 to work together, but 27 needed some help to get him back up to the 5. Got no help from there, and they just kept falling on back. So let's keep watching as the final laps wind down here. We're on lap 78, 3 to go. I want to see, because on that last lap, I felt like we could have made the run if the 7 would have followed us. I don't think the 7 had help from behind, but we would have had a 3 car to their 2 car on the outside lane, and the 21 would have had a gap to catch before he caught the 35. Let's see what happens. So we're coming to the 2 to go, 2 to go here, not white flag.
Go to lap 53.
And as I said, those guys got out of line. 27 got out first try, past the 11, got no help. 5 rolls out to try and help him, but be in front of him so he can keep the lead. Kind of being selfish if you ask me, because I was going to help the 32, because that would put me in second if we could have made the final pass. Hey Carson, 32, I wanted to help you, man, but like I said, I got no help from behind. 7 looked like he was going to roll out with me, and I'm guessing he had no help from behind. He rolled back in to be in line, so I didn't mean to seem like I was dicking you, bud, but I don't know if he's even still here, but whatever. All right, we should be at 2 to go. No, this is final lap. 7 gets up behind me. 21 also had a run, so I think the 7 might have read that the 21, no. See, I was rolling out, and then the 7's like, nope, sorry, going in, so I nudged my way down. 7 barely gave me room. 32's like, man, what the fuck? And then he got bumped by the 35. And at that point, I already gave him gap. And we just left it at that. And then the 7 rolled to the outside. I held the draft on the inside. With him having that much gap, he was not going to catch him. So, awesome race. That was a great job by everyone out there. Keeping it as clean as we did. That is how you run a Daytona. Ran 40 laps, basically clean. A little 20 lap segment and a final 20 lap segment. Oh, look at the fireworks. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. Next week we're heading to Kentucky, Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I should be out for this, well, we'll see how we finish next week's race. I know we've had some bad luck recently with wrecks. So hopefully we can keep the car clean. And then we can roll through Kentucky, but maybe we'll have to run a Sunday race. We'll see. Either way, Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. All depends on how we finish, and usually I try to let you guys know. With that being said, we're going to finish up with a burnout at Daytona. Great job to the 11 team. And if you guys would like to join us elsewhere playing Fortnite, Rocket League, GTA, well, we don't play a lot of GTA right now, but Rainbow Six Siege, etc., go ahead and hit me up, KC3893, as you do to join this channel. That is my PS4 or PlayStation username. Otherwise, Gray Chevelle 70 for Xbox Live. As I mentioned, we're going to get a little nighttime burnout in before we go back and start this week up. I appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out with me. Awesome race. Awesome job for qualifying. Really proud of this ABF Chevy. So excited to see. If we do not get a new car here, meaning a Camaro, in the next couple weeks, let's say by August, I think we'll roll out the new car. Well, maybe we'll just roll it out for 2019. I don't know. Anyway, guys, we're going to back out of this. Go check out our standings. Check out the points. And we know we blow the motor here, so awesome. Let's back that out. I'm not done, guys. And thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. Let's see what the last session results were. All right, Nathan, 95. I've gained 78 with 33 safety rating. Heck yeah. Good race today. 176 championship points. I got 1 lap led. 1 extra point. Yay. All right, let's back out of this. And series stats. Nice. I like it. Yeah. All right, here we are. NASCAR iRacing Series Fixed Championship 2018 season. We are in Division 2, sitting P22. I do not have a Justin Petshower. Oh, I saw Justin Levine in front of me. We got Brandon Smizer, Brandon Kirkman. We are sitting P22 in our series championship points. We usually start 23rd, usually finish 19th is our averages. Got 3,616 laps. Not many led. Top 5 won. Yay, we're doing terrible. Yeah, we got only 3 points in front of Eric Arnold. Not by much right now. And let's go check out Division All. This is going to be bad, but there's a lot of racers. We'll just take a look. Division All. We're 83rd of 4,387. So, with that being said, 83rd of 4,380, 84 over 4,387. We are in the top almost 2%. Almost 2%. 1.9145 basically. So we're in the top 2% of our class, or of everyone who races iRacing. And I mean, we're not on the leaderboard, but you got guys who are pro class up here, world championship guys. Oh, another Casey Kerwin. Michael Guest. Bunch of good guys up here. So, we're rocking it out, finishing really good. Really proud of this team thus far this year. I appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out with me. I hope you did enjoy this Daytona race. If you got any other questions, go ahead and leave them down below. If you did like this video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're here week in, week out. We're at least here through 2019 minimum, and we'll go from there. Once again, guys, thank you very much. Appreciate you being here, and hope you have a great rest of your weekend. We'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.